Welcome to this new movie of chapter 2. It's paragraph 2, and now we're talking about pie charts. Last paragraph was about ratio tables, and we're going to use that with this new movie, with this new paragraph a lot. So we need to recap that a bit, and also, well, what is a pie chart? That's one thing. Another one is how do you make one? Okay, first of all, what is a pie chart? A pie chart is something that looks a bit like a pie, so it looks like a circle. You could also call it a pizza chart, but I guess pies are more common in England than pizzas, so that's why it's called a pie chart. And it is a circle and it basically shows how much there is of different things. So on the top right, I have an example of a pie chart. It simply says if in the Netherlands, what do people eat with dinner? Potato with veggies, or rice with veggies, or pasta with veggies. And you can see lots of potato, a bit less pasta, and not that much rice. Okay, the angle of each part basically represents how much there is. So one circle would be 100%, then this will be kind of well, 60%, and so on. So 60% of the people then eat potato, and then this would be like a quarter, so 25%, and then this is what is left, is then 15%, because we need to have a full 100% for everything. Um, each of these parts, each part of the pie is called a sector. So a sector is a part in the pie chart. And how do you make a pie chart? You make a ratio table with a given amounts on top and degrees down, and the total amount of degrees of one circle is 360 degrees. That's why under the total amount you write down 360. And then you need to calculate the angle of each sector, and you can draw it, so you need a geo. That's why I have a geo all around over here. This chapter you are going to need a geo triangle, or I'm going to geo as we call them very short. So a geo triangle. And how do you use a ratio table? Well, first of all, you make a table. Then you give the rows a name. You fill in the given numbers, and you bring back to 1 by dividing, and then you calculate the rest, and under above you do the same, and you always multiply or divide. Okay, if we and in this paragraph, the name of the bottom row is always degrees. Okay, I'm going to show you how with question 10, and question 10 is about selling stamps for charity. And well, Lisa, Marco, Sandro, and Paula, they are selling stamps for charity, and I haven't copied the pictogram, but I have written it down. Lisa sold 4 times 2 sets, so she sold 8, Marco 16, Sandro 4, and Paula 12. And 14a, you first need to show that they together sold 40 sets. Well, very simple. Then we simply need to add. You always need to write down the calculation. So we have 8 plus 16 plus 4 plus 12. And if you don't know, just simply use your calculator and then you should get to 40. And if you take a look at this, 16 plus 4 is 20, and 8 plus 12 is 20 as well, and 20 and 20 is 40. Yes, so this is how we do it. Okay, with B, we need to use the ratio table to calculate the size of the angle of a sector in the pie chart that corresponds to Lisa. So she's 8 and the total is 40. So we're going to make a ratio table with the given amounts on top and the degrees down. So what do we have for Lisa? So we have Lisa, and we have, oh no, not Lisa, we have stamps, or number of stamps. That's how we'll call them. And I'm just going to call them stamps. Oh, I want to, so stamps, and down is degrees. This time always degrees, this paragraph. If you need to make a pie chart, degrees is always on the bottom. We're going to fill in what is known, so we step the maximum is 40 and under 40 is always 360 degrees. Okay, and Lisa has 8, so I need to bring that back to 1, so I keep 1 space empty over here and I fill in 8 over there. So this is Lisa's, and then we need to calculate using the ratio table. So we have just filled in the numbers. I need to bring back to 1 by dividing. We always divide or multiply. And if we bring this back to 1, I need to divide by 40. And this is 1. And then I need to divide the bottom as well by 40. And I need to divide 360 by 40. So you just grab your calculator and then you get 9. Yeah. Oh, there's 9. So one stamp will be 9 degrees, but she didn't sell one set of stamps, which is of 8. So we need to multiply by 8. And then on the bottom, we need to multiply by 8 as well. And so we just grab my calculator, and 9 multiplied by 8 is 72. So Lisa has 72 degrees. And with C, we need to redo the calculation for all the other ones for Marco, Sandro, and Paula. So I'm going to first, and I'm going to cheat a bit. I'm going to do, I need, yeah, green. Why are you not drawing? I need you to draw. Okay. Yes. In green, I'm doing Marco, and Marco has 16. And if we go from 1 to 16, I need to multiply by 16, and I need to do the same on the bottom. So that is 9 multiplied by 16, and that is 144. And then in red, I'm going to do Sandro. Sandro has 4. If we go from 1 to 4, we need to multiply by 4, and then we need to multiply the top bottom as well. So 9 multiplied by 4. 9 multiplied by 4 is 36. And then Paula is left. Get a different color. And there. Pink sounds lovely. So that is yes. Why are you not working? This is correct. But 12, I'm just going to do black. Oh, that is not how it should be. 12. And if we go from 1 to 12, of course we need to multiply by 12. And then we need to multiply 9 by 12. 9 multiplied by 12 is 108. Okay. As you can see, it becomes a very, very big table. So I've made a mistake of not having enough space, especially on the top. So make sure you have enough space so you don't mix it up. Okay, and then with D, I need to draw a circle, and I have a nifty tool for a circle. You basically have a caliper to do that, and so you need to have a caliper as well for this chapter. So we have a geo and a caliper. Here I bring back my geo, and we need to draw things. It needs, there it is. Okay, the we need to have 5 centimeters. Oh, and is it really 5 centimeters? It is pretty close to 5 centimeters. Okay, and there needed to be a dot in the middle, so I'm going to put a dot in the middle. There it is. And I need to draw the sectors of Lisa's. We need to draw Lisa's sector before. First thing, Lisa, remember, was the 8, so we needed to have 72. I'm first going to rotate the geo. I almost mix up that I need to. Oh, so I need to rotate the geo. Okay, how do you draw 72 degrees? Well, first of all, this line is already, and as you can see, it works a bit better if you actually use a geo on the board. But this one is better. It knows I need to follow the line. Over here now you can see this is 0, and you can see over here 0 and then 10, 20 and so on, and we need to continue to 72, and 72, as you can see, is over here. So then I'm going to rotate the geo till it is the 70, hits this spot of 72. That's over there. You need to do the same with your own geo, and then I'm going to draw a line, and that is, so this is 72. I need to write down what is what and need to label this one. So this one is Lisa. So Lisa, I'm going to write down your name over here, Lisa. Okay, next up is the other ones, and then Marco. Marco had 16, so we need to have 144. We're going to do the same, only now we're going to count until 144, and 144 is over here. So I'm going to make a dot for 144 again. That's over there. Then I'm going to rotate my geo again. Rotate until I hit the dot. The middle, the 0, should stay at the dot in the middle. And that is something you will not automatically have. So you need to make sure that while you're drawing the line, the 0 is at the middle and the other one is where you want to draw a line. So yeah. This is nice as well. This was Marco. So here we have Marco. And then we have Sandro. Sandro had 4. That was 14 degrees. So no, 4 was 36. And you have to say it correctly. So 36 is over there. And then I need to rotate it again. And so on and so on, and it's almost time. So you can see how it works, and basically